Well, imagine waking up at a sunny beach, just having a time of your life. The next very hour, you are running for your life as this 100 feet tall wave is going 500 miles per hour on land. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was the reality of December 26th of 2004, aka the Indian Ocean tsunami. We knew this was one of the worst tsunamis ever happened to mankind. I thought about research, and I can just tell you, this just blew me away. Not only because that this is the deadliest tsunami in history, but the fact that this was a 100 feet tall wave going 500 miles per hour. This is going faster than some airlines, some airplanes goes. And we talking about nearly 250,000 people died because of this earthquake. 8 o'clock local time, a massive 9.1 magnitude earthquake raptures the seafloor coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. It lasted for about 8 to 10 minutes, where most earthquakes last for. The first wave was about 100 feet high. 15 minutes after the initial earthquake, we already have 100 feet waves right off the coast of Denada 8, Indonesia. And nobody was warned, so you could imagine what happened. But they spotted something weird. They spotted the water was retreating from the ocean, which basically means that all the water is being sucked from the coast. They had no clue it was. People were just kind of stuck. They had no clue what's happening. There were people walking onto the sand, onto the ocean, where it was to be water once, just wondering where the hell the water went, because they want to check out the sea life, I guess, right? Gotta see the starfish and whatnot. Yeah, but they were introduced by a 100-foot plus wave, going 500 miles per hour. Don't let your curiosity get the best of you, because you might be the next victim. There were history about tsunamis in the region, but this is no like others because nobody expected what happened. Now, the early afternoon, so about 12 to 1 p.m. local time, the waves actually reached as far South Africa, 5,000 miles away. Can you imagine how big and how dangerous the wave must have been to go from Indonesia all the way to South Africa and to still kill people over there? And of course, the aftermath, people wakes up to a staggering death toll that would eventually be exceeding about 227,000 people, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded human history. That's what shocked me the most. This is back in 2004, the 21st century, and a disaster killed nearly 250,000 people. And here's another fun fact, right? We're going on more fun facts about this. This quake alone, the 9.1, is equivalent to 23,000 Hiroshima bombs. So there was like 23,000 Hiroshima bombs detonated under the seafloor. And the water waves, the deep ocean, sometimes were going about 500 miles per hour. That's literally a cruise speed of a Boeing 737. Can you imagine going 500 miles per hour? I thought that number was made up. It turned out to be real. I was shocked. Everybody was shocked. In fact, it actually altered the Earth's rotation. So technically, you could say the Earth kind of go a bit slower. So let me put it this way. If all the atomic bombs we have of the world, if we decide to detonate them under the seafloor bed, we can slow time down. There's a 900-mile tier in the fault line. The good news, a 10-year-old British girl, she was on vacation just 2 weeks prior, she learned about what tsunamis is. And when she saw the water bubbling and retreating, she screamed to her parents that the tsunami was coming. And they warned the entire beach, which saves 100 lives. Shout out to Telly Smith. The Pacific Ocean had a warning system in 2004, but the Indian Ocean did not, which is interesting. There's a lot of fault lines there. There's a lot of areas in that location that could potentially cause a big earthquake. I don't know why they did not have a monitor system there, which is interesting. Hawaii saw the earthquake on their monitors, but they did not know who to call. Next time you come across this story, that just shows how bad this actually was. I got 250,000 people died for one tsunami. Well, this is not even the worst natural disaster event. I mean, I thought this was bad enough. Because the first place goes from 1931 over in China because of the Yellow River. But as far as recent 21st history, I'll probably say this is the worst one of all. You better be careful.